Hey folks, so finally I'm back to my room. Got bored, so you can learn music. So today we're gonna learn about waves. Waves. Everyone's heard of waves. Waves at the beach, water waves. However, if we're talking about science, obviously there's more than waves about this. Ooh ha ha, water go splash. All right, so waves. We have to have some background knowledge right here. So background knowledge, energy is the ability to change. Right? Energy is the ability to change because energy it can transform to different variants, different types, different forms. It's basically very complex shapes. All right. Now, getting that out of the way, waves basically are basically a disturbance in a calm area which produces electricity. All right. So let's say this: I drop a droplet of water. It will cause a little wave around it. All right. It will cause a wave in a ripple, maybe in the water, which is disturbance in the calm water beforehand, because the water was moving and drop bloop. Yeah. And while it transfers energy around before stopping, all right? Because it gives you a little bit of energy and then it joins in, which means it has slightly more energy than before, but extra energy from the one droplet of water. Now, also, if we're talking about wave, we need something called a medium. Right, the medium, medium. All right, medium. Not like that medium as in size, but medium because medium is basically a material. All right, basically any type of material. It could be in gas form, water form, or solid. All right, all of these are mediums. All of them, from gas to liquids to solids, they're all mediums. Right, it depends. Now, if we're talking about mediums and waves, well, we ever talk about mediums? Well, there's two types of waves actually. There's mechanical and of course electromagnetic. So there we go. Two types, mechanical and electromagnetic. Difference. Mechanical energy always needs a medium. Alright? Basically like waves mechanical waves physically cannot move without a medium. One common medium is air. Now, of course, it also needs, and we're talking about mechanicals, obviously because it needs materials as a medium, it also needs the particles to basically hold its energy so that it can actually move. All right, it holds it for a little bit, like hey, hold this back, get this, and then thank you. Electromagnetic though is a whole nother difference. All right, electromagnetic, long word. All right, long word. Well, this one, it can travel through medium, right? It can travel through a gas, or maybe a liquid, maybe a solid. It can travel through all of it. However, electromagnetic waves don't necessarily need a medium. In fact, they go faster without a medium. Why? Because electromagnetic, there are fields and stuff, electromagnetic fields, and basically it doesn't really need a field because see how very strong magnets, they're both electromagnetic because both electricity, both are magnets. They suck at each other very, very fast, all right? Because the signal is cool, right? You don't really need a medium, and in fact it goes faster. Basically, like you don't need a bicycle. In fact, you go faster walking. So yeah, that is my little video about waves, mediums, and whatnot. Thanks for watching what I've had to say, and goodbye. See you next time.